Good morning. Hello. Hope you're ready to do a little stretching today. Good morning, Carrie. So for today, if you've got a foam roller, that would be great. If you have a yoga strap, that's awesome. If you do not, no problem. A long pillowcase will do. We're going to be doing a little bit of shoulder stretching and tricep stretching. So if you don't have those, no problem. Just go with us as you can. Good morning, Michelle. All right. So today is Sunday, May the 3rd. I can't hardly believe it. Tomorrow starts, well today technically, I guess, starts week 8 of all of this. So I hope that you've continued to exercise and take good care of your body and your mind. We need both of those things to work together, and that's what we are constantly working on. So we will start, as we always do, with our singing bowl to signify that it's time to relax. So, and I've had a lot of coffee today, so I'm going to try to really focus on going slow. Oh, good morning, Debbie. Yep, it's 9 today, Adam, because I've got a business boot camp starting at 10, so I got to be there for that. But you can always watch the replay. You know, it lives live on my page forever. All right, so when you're ready, come to a comfortable seated position. Relax. Just find your spot. If sitting with crossed legs is uncomfortable for you, you can totally start on your back. But we're going to start with some breathing to sort of put our mind and our body in the same space. So gently, and if it's comfortable again, close your eyes. And if it's not, just allow your gaze to soften and just relax. So easy to say, so difficult to do. Roll your shoulders down and back a little bit and just be gentle, kind to your body. Close those eyes. Here we go. Start to breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth at the same pace. We get into trouble when we try to breathe a huge big breath in and we can't make the count last 4, 5, or 6 breaths. So measure your breath or budget it so that you're doing a little bit at a time. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in slowly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're exhaling at that same pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your pace. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Try to make them last the same. Time, take a big inhale and exhale audibly through your mouth. Feel the air rush out. One more. Good. Slowly flutter the eyes open. Welcome to Sunday Self-Care. We're going to start where we always do, top down. Take an inhale, again with that same metered breath in through the nose. And on your exhale, drop your chin to chest. Feel that stretch. Inhale, come back up to neutral, and then exhale, drop the chin to chest. Inhale, look up, and exhale. Inhale, come up, and take one breath here. Remember, your body's going to be different every single day, so don't try to get there or push it. Just feel it. And honor where you are today, right now, and in this space and time, and whatever your body can do. Don't overdo it. Inhale through the nose, and exhale, drop your head back. Inhale, come up, and exhale. Inhale, come up, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Come back up to neutral. We're going to the side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, drop that ear to shoulder. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. Try to not pull your shoulder up to your ear. Just leave it where it is. Again, we're not trying to get there. We're just trying to stretch. Good. One breath. Other side. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the ear to shoulder. Ear towards shoulder. That's better. That way we're not trying to push it. Come back up to neutral. We're going to go all the way around. So we're going to start chin to chest. Side. Drop it back. Side. And down. Take this nice and slow at your own pace. Feel your body and feel your breath. Your neck's probably all stiff from sleeping if you just got up. And it's probably really stiff from being in front of some kind of screen, including this one, all week. Our new digital world means we have to take a little more time to undo the things that it does to our body and our mind. Good. Come back up to neutral. Now we're going to roll those shoulders way up into the ears and then down the back. I want you to think about tucking your shoulder blades into your imaginary back pockets. So bring them up, roll them up high, and then bring them all the way back down. Bring them up high into your ears and then all the way back down. Why are you so tense? I don't know, but you're going to let it go. Just let your breath come and go as it feels good to you. One more big one. Squeeze up and then drop it all the way down and back. We're going to go the other direction. So think about bringing them around the back and up forward. Yeah, good. These can be big breaths or soft breaths, whatever feels good to you. And if you listen to your body, you'll know what that right answer is. I like big breaths on these. They feel good to me. Last one. Bring it down. All right. Interlace those fingers. press your hands forward and really round the upper back out. Feel that stretch in the upper shoulders and the upper back. And then come back up to neutral, sit tall. Breathe. Stretch out again. Really feel that stretch across the upper back. Pull the fingers apart, or try to. And then sit up again. Relax. Sit up tall. Take a breath. One more time. Stretch way out. Round that upper back. Try to pull those fingers apart. Feel where you're tight and let it go. Sit right back up. This time we're going to flip the palms out and do the same thing. Feel any difference this time? Bring them back to neutral. Round that mid back, round those shoulders. And bring it back and sit. Arms down. All right. Take that right arm straight out in front of you. Bend the elbow, keeping the arm parallel to the ground, and grab the elbow and then bring it around so that your hand is gently resting on your back and you're pulling that elbow towards you. Release, open wide. Bring it back around to straight. Bend the elbow. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Bring it back out and open. Straight. Bend the elbow. Grab the elbow. Bring that shoulder all the way around. Release that all the way out. Good. Other side. Arm goes out straight. Bend the elbow, keeping it parallel to the ground. Grabbing the elbow. And then gently squeezing it back. Remember, we're not trying to push, we're just trying to stretch. So don't go beyond whatever your limits are. And to know what those are, you have to listen to your body. Straight, bend the elbow. Open wide, all the way out. Last one. Give me 2 thumbs up, flat hands, then put your palms to the sky. Send the thumbs to the back of the room, shoulders drop down and back. Bring them all the way up and around, like you're hugging an imaginary ball around your back. Come as low as you can and as comfortable for you. Good morning, Lori. So happy to see you. 2 more thumbs up, hands flat, palms flat to the sky, thumbs go all the way back. Drop your hands down and back, just feel that chest open up, and then bring them all the way around the back. If at any time you feel tightness or somewhere that needs a little extra stretch, just pause there. Not choreographed class. This is about you and your body. So if you need to take the extra time, take it. Bring them up and over. Round, hug your invisible ball. Round that back. Good. Come back up to seated. All right, we are gonna twist a little, some spinal rotation. So take 1 foot straight out in front of you. Take the other over this leg. Okay, so if your left leg's straight, your right knee is pointing up. Left hand goes to right knee. Right hand goes to the base of the spine. We're gonna breathe and twist. So inhale, do that nose again, and then exhale, gently twist. Inhale, come back a little, and then exhale. 1 more. Try to stay tall, head into the sky. Gently unwind, come back around, switch legs. Right leg goes straight, left leg up and over, right hand to knee, left hand to the base of your spine. Sit up tall, inhale, exhale, twist. One more, sit up tall. Good, gently unwind. Bring your feet together and pull your heels towards you as much as you can, sitting up straight. And just feel where you're tight. If you have tight hips from sitting all day, try to actively press those knees down towards the ground. But again, this is up to you. I'm very flexible, so if you're here, that's fine. Just try to push into the stretch. You can also take your elbows and press into those legs. Let's do it while we breathe. Press down, release, press down. Good. Bring both knees up. Give yourself a little hug. Round that back one more time. Exhale. We're gonna do a little forearm stretch, and then we're gonna go to cat-cow. But I wanna show you this stretch. I think I've done this before. But our hands are gonna actually turn backwards and point, I don't know if you can see me, towards my knees. So the fronts of my wrists and my eye of my elbow is facing towards you, and my fingertips are pointing towards my knee. So we're gonna stretch those hands out that have been typing on keyboards all week. And you're gonna gently lean back into that stretch with a little bit of a bend in the elbow to protect that joint. And then sit up. One more time. And then once more. Good. Slowly bring your hands back around to the front. Sit back and then shake those out a little. All right, time for some cat-cow. We are going to be on hands and knees with your wrist, elbows, and shoulders all in alignment. So one straight line with the elbows, eyes of the elbows pointing just out a little bit, and our knees stacked right under our hips. Breathe in and look up, and then exhale, round the back, hit that belly button. Inhale, look up. Back to a neutral spine, and then curling the spine under, lean back slightly. I want you to feel if you have any tightness or tension there, and if you do, stop where you feel it, take a breath, and then let it relax, and then come all the way down. Your knees to be a little bit wider than your hips. I'm going to face you so you can see my angles. And your toes together. You're going to stretch your arms all the way out. Put your forehead on the mat. And just gently roll your head back and forth on that mat. Come back up slightly and take your left hand over to 45 degrees. Right hand goes on top of it. And then you're going to lean down and back into that right hip. You should feel this all the way from your hip, through your side body, through your arms, lats, shoulders, into your fingertips. Breathe. Come back to center, rest here for 1 minute. And I use that term loosely. I actually did mean a whole minute. Just a few seconds, a couple breaths. Right hand goes to 45, left hand goes on top of it. You're gonna lean down into that side stretch. Again, feel where you're tight and honor your body. Come back to center. And then slowly come back up to seated position. We're gonna go ahead and lay flat. I wanna get those hip flexors and quadriceps stretched out. So this is where that yoga strap or pillowcase can come in handy if you're not super flexible. Again, that's fine, something to work towards for sure. What we would like you to do is grab your ankle or the top of your foot. We just don't want you to grab toes because then you're twisting your knee out and keeping your knees in alignment. So we're gonna bend that leg, grab that ankle, and then actively push that hip into the ground. If that doesn't work because you're tight, no problem. Use your sock, your pants, your pajamas, whatever, and grab that, or you can use a yoga strap and pull from there. Either way. But what we're doing is stretching out our quads. So using that strap to pull it or using your hand to pull your foot, actively pressing that hip into the ground. And just breathe as it feels good to you. Release gently down to the ground. Same thing, other side. Try to keep that knee lined up next to that other knee so that it's not way out to the side. They should be on the same level. Gently release. From here, put your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck those toes under, push up, and then back into downward dog. Push your chest towards your legs and pedal your feet. Stretch those calves out, stretch those hamstrings out. The weight is in the hands, not in the joints or shoulders. Back down to your knees, and let's flip over on our back. This is where that pillowcase or yoga strap will come in a little handy. We're going to put it around our foot and do a little hamstring and hip stretch. So lay all the way back, extend your left leg, right leg goes up, and then very, very gently start to pull your leg towards you. Now, if you can use muscles instead of your arm, that's great. Let this remain loose and try to think about pushing with your hamstring to bring your leg towards your chest. And then release that all the way down. This is where that strap comes in handy, if you need it. If you don't, no problem. Back up and down. Feel where you're tight and where you have tension. And just let it go. Remember, we tell our bodies what to do, not the other way around. They aren't the boss of us. We're the boss of them. From here, using your strap to support, gently lay your leg out to the side. Now, as far as you could go, if this is it, that's fine. And don't tip the hips up to try to get there. You want to keep both butt cheeks on the ground and gently open that leg up to whatever flexibility you have. It probably won't go to the floor unless you're hypermobile, and if you are, that's great. Bring it back up. Just trying to open those hips up a little bit. Back down. Up. And back down. Again, if you're only here, no problem. This is about stretching your body Not trying to make your body do what my body does. We're going to go to the inside. Same thing. No twisting. Try to keep both hips on the ground. Let the foot fall. This is where I'm tight. Back up to center. And then over to the side again. See? Everybody does it. A lot of times the cues we give are for ourselves as well. Dang. Bring that knee in. Let go of that pillowcase or that yoga strap. Put it on the other foot. Drop that right leg flat. Same thing other side. Gently bring that leg up, but using the muscles in your leg to pull the leg towards the chest. Not tight grip, right? We want it to be a loose grip because we want the muscles to do the work. And then release down to the ground. Bring it up. Release back down to the ground. One more here. Release back down to the ground. Bring the leg up. Now we're going to open up to the outside again. No twisting, both hips, both butt cheeks on the ground. Lay that out and open to the side, whatever feels good for you. Bring it back up. Over to the inside. Man. Yep. Definitely need some more foam rolling in that adductor IT band today. Phew. Good. Bring that knee in, release that strap. Set it off to the side. Put both feet right in front of your butt. We're going to press up into a bridge and then bring our arms underneath us if we can. Kind of roll the shoulders out and open that chest up. So, hip distance apart, press up into a glute bridge, and then if you can, put those hands underneath you and then slowly roll them under you one at a time, pressing up to open that chest and those shoulders. Hold here. Try to keep the legs where they are. Don't let them fall out. Everything in alignment. Squeeze up a little higher if you can. Gently release those arms out and drop the hips back down, one vertebrae at a time. Take your left ankle, cross it over your right knee. Reach one arm to the outside, one arm between the legs, lift that right leg up, and give us a nice glute and hip stretch. One more breath here. Release down to the ground. Right ankle comes to left knee. Same thing other side. One hand in, one hand out. Grab behind your leg and pull towards your chest. Again, gently, just honor your body, whatever you can do. Release to the ground. Bring both knees in. Actively press that back into the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, we ready to do some foam rolling? Come all the way up. And before we do, I want to stretch that chest a little more. So put your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, And then press down, opening that chest up. Look to the right, look to the left. Relax, come back to neutral. Interlace the fingers. Stretch that chest open. Look right. Gently release and grab your foam roller. Now, if you need a little extra on the calf, remember you can use a pillowcase or a yoga strap, so you can see me, around that foot to pull and open that calf up a little bit. So if you're doing that, start there and slowly roll through the middle back of your calf muscle. That does give it a little bit extra. If you don't need that or have that, just roll your calf regular. Put a little extra weight on it if you can. And feel where those tight spots are. Calves rarely get the love that they need, and they do a really good job of supporting our ankles and our feet. Keep us from rolling ankles. It's no fun. Turn it out onto the side and roll through the rest of the calf. Remember, we never roll over joints, ever. We roll two, and if we find that tight spot, stay there and just gently roll back and forth over it. You might think you don't have any, but I bet you do. Just gotta listen, right? That's where mine is, right there. It does not feel good, but it will when I'm done. All right, turn it in, same thing. Get that, a little bit of that Achilles, but again, stay away from any bones or joints. Ugh. Let's do the other one while we're here. Switch legs. Roll through. Left side's not as tight today, which is weird. Whatever. Sometimes just sitting weird at your desk for a few hours, or you know, you do one little thing different than normal, and all of a sudden you get a tight spot, but you didn't know you had one. All right, turn it out and in, as feels good to you. And again, when you feel that tight spot, just stay there for a second. Roll over, back and forth. Don't forget to breathe. It's easy to do. Focus, concentrate. You forget to breathe, or you clench your teeth. Concentration is kind of funny like that. Once I went to my dentist and he's like, man, you really clench your teeth. And I'm like, no, I don't. And as soon as he pointed it out, I definitely do that all the time. I was like, man. So you just got to pay attention. All right, we're going to do the legs. We'll do hamstrings, adductors and IT band, quads, hip flexor, and then inner thigh. So just roll with me. Start above the knee, and again, lift up as much as you can. If you need more weight, you can put that other leg on top. Just be very mindful of that knee, and roll through. Oh man, hamstrings took a beating this week. We did a lot of legs. Hamstring while we're here, shall we? Cross over that leg if you need to add a little bit of weight, or just leave it here. If you need more support, you can just put your foot on the ground. But if you need a little more weight on it, your body will do a great job of adding if you let it. And just gently side to side, right? You feel that tight spot. Stop and get it. Don't ignore it. It can be easy to just be like, no, that doesn't hurt so bad. But wouldn't you like to just be rid of it for a while? Good. All right. Over to the side. Again, start at the top of the hip. And then roll down. Putting as much pressure on it as good for you and stabilizing your upper body so that you've got the support. You're not going to tip over. Ooh. Ouch. Yay! Foam rolling, so good for me. I love it. And I do love it when I'm done. I don't always love it while I'm doing it. Man. But I tell you what, the more you do it, the less intense it feels. And the better you can recognize where you're holding that tension and how often. And maybe figure out in your life how to stop doing that thing that's making you hurt. Unless it's just sore muscles, then keep doing that for working out. But if it's a certain way that you sit or sleep, then that's something that you can now be mindful of and maybe make a positive change. Woo, mercy. All right, I'm rolling over on hip flexor and quad. If you're ready, come with me. I need a little more weight because I am tight. Woo. Goodness, roll through. I also need a little more space because I'm about to roll right into my couch. Here, scooch back as needed. Man, I can really feel that today. Oh, my quad. What's the other one? I said quad down. I'll show myself out. Just roll through though and feel where it's tight. Just let it go. All right. I already know that inner thigh is gonna scream at me today. We did a ton of sumos and other stuff this week, so bracing myself. Here we go. Come down right above the knee, and then again, as much pressure as you can handle. Here's where I'm gonna try not to wuss out, because I know I need a little more. I can feel it. I don't wanna do it. Not everything is sexy or pretty, especially the stuff that we need to do for ourselves, but we gotta do it. So we just do it. And try to do the hard things so that we can do the fun things. All right. Oh man. Let's go ahead and do inner thigh on this side since we're here. Get it over with. I should probably start here, right? Since it's not my favorite. Oh. Do the hard stuff first. Get it out of the way. I'll try to remember that for next week. See, even I forget to breathe. Hip flexor. Come on over on top of that roller. Oh, yeah, that's tight. Oh, goodness. Roll down through that quad. So I can do my adductor, abductor, outer leg. Those two are easy to mix up because they sound exactly like. Adductor is the inside, abductor is the outside. Just think, add the legs together inside, and then abduct, like abduct them away on the outside. And then gently come up when you're ready. All right, let's breathe a little, and then you can go enjoy your Sunday. So, come back to a seated position or lie flat if that's more comfortable for you. Feel your body relax. And thank yourself a little for taking the time to release some of that tension that you probably have. And if it feels good, close your eyes and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just relax. And if any thoughts fly into your head, just acknowledge them and then let them go with the breath. Flutter your eyes open. Thank you for spending your Sunday morning with me. Go have a wonderful day. Do something awesome for yourself. Mask, a little bit of trashy television if that's what you like, whatever. Just do something just for you. No judgment, no expectation. Just take some time to unplug and de-stress. Thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me. And I'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye.